Hello guys, thank you for joining today. Hope you are all doing well. We are going to look at the crypto market, so what is happening and also our expectations that we should have. We should not forget that we are at the end of the year, so everyone will tend to close the open positions. Many traders related with all the different markets will try to slow down the trading volume, and it means that the probability will be very high that the price can stop or it can move low. It means that the low liquidity can make the price move up and downs, and probably we may face also fast breakouts. That is why we have to be careful during these days, and probably it is better that we cannot trade at all. So it's just a piece of advice. So let's see what is happening with Bitcoin right now. As we have seen also during the previous time, Bitcoin is moving within these patterns. Too many things happened at this point. I'm going to delete this and we'll explain this with details for those of you that haven't been yet. What is most important during these days is that we have to be patient with our trades because they are not going to move today or tomorrow. So I think that all the market will be focused at the beginning of the new year. During this period of time, we may see Bitcoin as the crypto index to move down a little bit or probably to stop trading. From the bearish move that we can see from the top, we are below this triangle pattern, and all of this is the type of correction that can develop the bullish move. It depends how the price will develop more, or probably we may see the correction to develop more in this area. That is why we have to be very, very careful. So let's go and let's see what is happening on the 1 hour time frame. On the daily chart, we can see that everything is blocked. So our price is just developing here between 18,000 and the lowest support that is located within 15,600. So the price is blocked within these two areas. Let's make it higher a little bit. So this is the trading range where the price is moving since a long period of time. So it is in this area for approximately 2 months, as I see. Since when FTX happened, price came down. It was the beginning of November. Now we are at the end of December. So 2 months in this area. I'm placing a box here, and let's see what is happening on the lower time frame. You may let me know if you have any question, please. So it will be an open question, like always. You will see that during Thursday and Friday, I shared this pattern and I explained the reason for the bullish move, but also the potential for the movement that the price actually created. One of the reasons for the bullish move was the pattern. However, the problem is that we had FOMC before that is showing to be strong because they are still supporting the USD dollar and the US economy. So the price will not recover from the US economic data at all, as it seems. But on the other hand, we can see that the price didn't move as well. So also this was one of the scenarios, and I warned about this scenario during the previous live stream. The problem is that during the holidays and like Christmas, that is one of the biggest events, let's say, for everyone, the trading volume was very, very low. So we don't have to expect big moves only because everyone is at home. So considering that everyone wants to stay with the families and to spend time with their relatives, it is not expecting for the price to do any big move. But what is happening right now? We are still suffering the low liquidity, and if you are going to look at all the other markets, also the forex market is suffering for liquidity. crypto market is suffering the same problem, also the stock market is suffering the problem of liquidity. So it is not related with only one market in specific during these days. On the 4 hour, the maximum that price reached was 16,900, 970, sorry. And what I'm looking at right now is that considering the actual low volume, price can develop in two different ways. So probability is that it can stop the bullish move on this upper part, and probably it can create a small triangle. However, considering that this triangle is not solid at all, it's very ugly, the chances are more high that we may see the price to develop this type of pattern here. So this is what I'm actually expecting. We may see price to reach 16,600, and after that we may see the bullish move. However, this move will happen probably during the next year. I'm not expecting anything at all for this year, considering also today that the market is not moving at all, so we have to be very careful. As long as nothing is moving, we don't have what to trade here, so we cannot force our trading at all. The problem is that we can pay only commissions most of the time in this type of trading conditions, or probably we may be stuck within any specific pattern and the price will move in the opposite direction. So just let's wait. But as I see for the moment here how the price is moving, we may have the chances to see this move. So just be careful. This is a potential move. It can create this type of small head and shoulder pattern, and it can dump at this moment. However, considering that this picture overall is corrective, we have to be very careful, because if price is going to create new high, it has chances to rise more in any type of speculation. However, the market is not moving at all, the volume is almost dead, so the chances are that we may see the price to move a bit lower, I guess. So let's see, these are only assumptions right now because we don't have any trading patterns at all. The next one that we are going to look at is Ethereum. We are looking at Ethereum and Bitcoin because we all know that we are talking about the main indexes here. Look at what is happening. Nothing changed at all, despite the fact that the crypto market was opened also during the holidays, the Christmas holidays. The maximum that the price reached was the top of this pattern here. So nothing happened but this top. Just one moment. And in Ethereum, probably we may see something different. The big picture is showing for the price to move higher on the daily chart, but on this chart, price is just developing within these 2 points. So we have the lower part located near 1080 and 1350.40. So this is the range area where the price is actually developed right now. So as you may see, it is not easy at all. However, what happened during the previous time that I explained, price tested this small area that, if we are going to look back on the right side, on the left side, sorry, we may see the previous low that was 1150. This second circle here is pointing out when price moved down, when BlockFi filled for bankruptcy. So at this point, Ethereum showed it to be very strong again. We saw the bounce as expected at this point. It was approximately 6.5%. It was not bad at all as move. And what we can see is this type of triangle pattern. So let's move a bit higher for this triangle right now. On the 60-minute time frame, the chart is showing a very nice triangle pattern, so this is more clear than Bitcoin. If price is going to break out from this pattern, the chances are high that it can reach the top again. However, I don't see this move happening right now because it should be very strong. Something big should happen. This move is approximately 9%. However, it can happen at the beginning of the new year. What we have to be careful right now is that if price is going to break down this pattern, the chances are high that it can test the bottom again. And after that, we may see another rise from this point. So probably the buy scenario here can be a better scenario, considering that price actually reacted during the previous time. This was 2 weeks ago, if I'm not wrong, all of this move that happened. The top was because of FOMC comments, and the next one, all of this bearish move was during the same weekend. So let's see what will happen. For the moment, the price is just accumulating volume here. It can be bullish on bearish volume. Everything will be more clear when the price will break out and it will test the top of the structure, or if price is going to break down and it will test the next structure. So both moves are possible here. And now I'm going to share with you the best scenarios that I'm actually looking at for this period of time. The first one that I'm looking at is WhiteBIT token after taking some profits on the previous trade that was from the second wave to the fifth wave. This was the profits that we closed. The bearish move happened from FTX problems. So we are looking at a potential deep correction here. So it happened, is very deep overall. However, this is in line according to the Elliott wave theory. We may see the price to create another bigger picture. So the chances are that we are in a very deep correction for the second wave and price can move up again. However, what is making this point very interesting right now, considering also the very bad market conditions, is that price is back when it was before, close to 3.9, 3.8. We initiated the previous trade and price tested 4.11. So I'm looking at this as a high potential trade during this moment, considering that WhiteBIT token right now is being traded in many crypto exchanges. We have WhiteBIT, we have Huobi, we have MIXC, we have another one. So all of this volume is showing that it will grow and it will bounce very fast once the market will have the proper conditions. You just have to remember that during the previous time who was in this trade, price was very aggressive and it didn't stop at all after the bullish move began at this point. So we are in the same conditions also at this moment. For the lower time frame, what I'm looking at right now is this wedge pattern here. Price is still moving within this pattern. By making this pattern more clear, as you can see, and price is actually above this zone here. So if you are going to look at the pattern during these days that it was holiday, December 22, we may see price had a fast bounce, 5.3%, and also during these days again, December 26, we had another rise, 1%. It was very fast. This was December 25, all of this move. Look at this move here, how the price increased. So it tends to be very, very aggressive. So I really like this. and I actually have this on my portfolio right now. I added the first position. So let's see what is going to happen. I think that it should rise more from where it is now. At least this is one of the cryptocurrencies that I'm actually looking at as one of the best scenarios and with very high profit potential, considering also that the token is very new and also it is supported from the broker and they are actually developing everything with this token. It should rise more and it has a high potential in my opinion. However, it has to be seen, everything. The next one that I have selected as one of the best setups right now, that price is showing another buy opportunity, is Ethereum Classic. I was looking at the lower part of the structure. I have shared this also before, but finally this pattern was completed. And on the lower part, we may see a very big support area. So this support area is located close to $15 here. Price is testing a very old area that it was on February 21, as you may see at this point. This is February 21. Price is coming back for the third time here. We had the first, the second, the third that is coming. And on the daily chart, what we may see right now is that price completed this harmonic pattern. Considering from their nature how these patterns are created, the chances are very high for the bullish move. However, I placed these targets here, these targets on the first structure zones. These are very short-term targets. From the pattern completion, the first one is 36-35%, the second one is 48%. However, we should not expect this target in 1 or 2 weeks probably, because it should be a very fast move. However, this is a very good trading opportunity that we are having during this period of time. If you intend to hold this cryptocurrency for a long period of time, the other targets are better in my opinion. What we may face right now, so what do we want the price to do? The first thing is that as a minimum requirement, we don't want the price to move lower than 12.54. If price is going to create a new low, in my opinion, it is better if you are going to cut losses, because we can never know how deep it can go. So this is going to be the stop loss place. Let's say you should have your stop losses below this area. It should be below 12.54. And the chances may be very high for the bullish move. Also considering that Bitcoin is not moving lower, also Ethereum, they are both accumulating, the chances are very high that we may see many good cryptocurrencies to increase value again. Considering that we have also the bigger picture, it should rise. What I'm actually looking at right now for Ethereum Classic is also this area here that we need to pay close attention to. So price right now is creating this small triangle pattern. This is approximately the same pattern that we are looking at on Ethereum. And once the price will bounce above this small triangle, it may push further up from this point. The first area of resistance that I'm looking at, this is the first one. It should be fast and strong as well. This is close to 17,000. So for the potential scenario, if you are going to trade the short-term scenario, once the price will break above this triangle pattern, it should be very interesting, and you may test only 17.2. This is the first target for those of you that like the short-term trading or intraday trading. And the next one should be this small structure here close to 18. So this is the short-term scenario that I'm looking at for Ethereum Classic. However, let's see how the price will develop. We are not on the best trading conditions, and overall the market was not in the best trading conditions for the most part of the year, so we all know that. The next one that I'm looking at as a potential long-term trade, let's say, but it depends how fast the price will react to the targets, is Tron Network. Price tested this area several times. Look at how beautiful the price is actually creating these zones here. We have this, we have the other support that is holding. Price came close to the same support area, and we can see that the buyers push the price up again from this point. We can see price came very aggressive, and after that it rise again. So we have the price here. It managed to rise by approximately 26%. What may happen right now that probably you may pay close attention to is that, considering that everything will be closed, no one will like to trade, the chances are high that we may see Tron to test the previous low. So price can come close to 0.045 and 0.048. So this could be a reversal area. Price can test this, and after that we may look at for the bullish move. However, it comes in line with the stop loss as well, so you have to know this. It is not good at all if you are going to hold this position if price is going to create this breakdown. So if price is going to break lower than what we are looking at here, it can continue the bearish move. Despite the fact that I'm looking at the structure area on the left side of the pattern, so we need to be prepared also for the loss here. However, the bullish move looks very good, and the profit potential should be very, very good as well. So some of the trading setups are showing 35-40% price increase. Some others are showing 18%, 30%. What you have to know is that you must diversify your portfolio when you invest. If you are not going to diversify your portfolio, you may have problems because all the eggs will be in one bucket, and after that, in one of your investment is going to be wrong, everything will be a big loss. So that is why we have to diversify and to buy different cryptocurrencies. However, just risk small in everything because it's not the best market position right now. Also considering this pattern, it looks like Tron is moving down, so let's see. Another big trade is taking place. Ripple is another one that I have shared also before. It is spending some time in within this correction. So we can see a very strong resistance that is coming from the lower part of the pattern. Price is showing a very strong support close to 0.28, 0.31. This is the structure area. Here we have the zones where the price actually reacted several times. So it's very interesting overall how the price reacted. Look at these areas. All of these are bullish reactions after the price came down. We have two areas here again. So what happened is that, just one moment to move again, price created a new low below BlockFi problems here we have the new low that was created. It was during the previous week. It didn't make sense at all of this breakdown here. However, we can see that the bullish volume was very, very fast. Also, the price accumulation was, let's say, a bit aggressive on the 4-hour time frame for Ripple. If you are going to look at price increased by 12%, and we are talking about trading conditions when the whole market is not moving at all. So this is making Ripple a better cryptocurrency right now. Also, I read the news that there are a lot of accumulations related to the long positions for Ripple. Probably it was the news, it's also the accumulation, probably that Ripple is not breaking down from this area. And every time that the price comes close to this area, everyone tends to buy, and that is why the price reaction was very strong. However, what we have to expect right now, so we can never know what is going to happen with the news events, so we cannot anticipate them at all. But what may happen is that we have too many scenarios for Ripple. Yes, one moment. Price is currently retesting this resistance area. The chances are that we may have sellers close to this zone. So the chances are that we may see, just one moment to delete, that we may see bearish pressure from the top. And considering the actual days, so we are at the end of the year, I wouldn't be surprised to see the price to test the low again, and after that it may begin the bullish move. For the moment, price stopped here. It's a normal reaction for the price, considering that we are close to this resistance area. So price is testing. It was required very strong bearish pressure to break down through this zone, and now it will be required the same bullish pressure that the price should bounce from this zone again that I'm looking at. And if price is going to manage to break higher, the next target zone should be 0.41. For the moment, I don't see the price to rise further. I think that we may see any small sell-off. However, we have to see how it will develop. It's not the best area at all right now. So it's not on the right moment you can buy. We have to wait for the price to correct lower, and after that we can see for bullish trading opportunities. So this is what we may see here. Every time you trade, you should be careful, and you should know where to position your stop loss for all the type of trades that you take. So let's see what is going to happen for Ripple. I'm expecting pullback, and after that we can see the bullish move. At least this is what I'm looking at right now. It's a bit complex, but it's not the right moment to jump on this trade. So wait for pullback and for the bullish move again. The next one is a meme coin. I'm looking at SHIB as well. SHIB is testing a zone that we have seen several times. The previous one, this low area that I have shared also before, 0.00, let's say 705 is the lowest support area, and the price now is within this pattern, small pattern here. Overall, we are close to the bottom for SHIB. No one is giving up, so we can see the volume to accumulate within this zone, and probably this can be the beginning of the bullish move. I think that it has higher chances if price will find the proper volume here and it can rise up to the top of this pattern. So this is the minimum expectation that I'm expecting for Shiba. If we are going to look at this move, the first one is 10% and the second one is approximately 18% as movement. It can be also a very fast move overall. So let's see on the bigger picture what I'm looking at for Shiba. If you want to hold it for a longer period of time, a very good target in my opinion should be the top of the previous structure where price faced a lot of resistance before. So this is where I would like to focus, and this is approximately a 50% price increase. However, all of this will come in line with the bounce that Bitcoin may create. Until that moment, we have to wait. Or if you want to jump on Shiba, that this pattern, in my opinion, is a decent pattern, you should have your stop losses below the previous low. So the previous low was at this point. I'm going to make it black. And you can see that it should be below this area. We don't want the price to be below this area again because we can never know how deep it can move. Just you have to know in advance that when you trade you cannot be profitable 100% of the time. What it matters is that you should have higher chances on your trading and you should have more profitable trading than the losing trades. So that is why this makes a difference between a loser and a winner in trading overall. So just manage to trade your risk. It is not a problem at all if you are going to lose one or two trades. The problem comes all the time with the risk management for each trade, as I see. So this is overall, and the last one that we are going to look at is Dogecoin. The problem with Dogecoin that I shared also during the previous analysis on the group is this here. We have this wedge pattern, very beautiful pattern formation. Price came down, we had the breakout, and we can see also this correction about this pattern. What it makes this interesting is that this pattern is very solid, is a very big pattern, and price is taking time before it will rise. But we are facing the problem that we have with the holidays right now. And this is a very big problem because we can see price also to come close to the pattern, or we can see any sell-off that may continue. However, this pattern is still bullish and chances are that it can rise more from this point. So if you are going to take this pattern in consideration, the stop loss should be below the previous low for this pattern, and let's see how it will develop. We have to know that this pattern is also related with the part that it is speculated a lot related with Dogecoin and Twitter right now. It is supposed that probably Elon Musk is going to implement Dogecoin in any type of payment. So all of this is pushing the price to have this type of patterns and the bullish volume as well. However, it has to be seen because they can decide different options, what they will do with Twitter. So just let's focus on the pattern that we actually have. For the moment, this is just correcting, so all looks fine and is still bullish. So hope you guys enjoyed this analysis for today. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the like button for more future contents. Thank you. Bye bye.